All right, blessed morning, Grateful Gab family. Y'all know we're here on the Sports Huddle. This morning, we're going to be doing some things differently. We're going to do 30-second moment of silence for the gentlemen, the young men who lost their lives, the football players from the University of Virginia. I'm going to be speaking their names, and then we'll give a moment of silence for them. Then we'll get into the daily verse, and then we'll get into the Sports Huddle. But definitely, prayers and condolences goes out to the family of Deshaun Perry. Prayers and love goes out to the family of Lavelle Davis Jr. And prayers and love go out to the family of Devin Chandler as well. Those were the three gentlemen who unfortunately lost their lives just trying to do the right thing and be, great African-American men in this society. But to be able to go to a prestige university like that and try to better themselves, they were definitely, on path to be able to be successful in their lives. And unfortunately, their lives were ended such in a violent manner. And again, I want to be able to do a moment of silence for them, for those three gentlemen this morning. And again, just really sending love and prayer and comfort and understanding to those families in this time of grief. So we're about to get directly into it, and it's going to start now. So. So again, just many blessings and prayer to their family through these hard times. To those individuals that was impacted as well. The survivors. All that type of stuff. It's a traumatic experience in their life now that they have to remember and recall. And I just ask God to send them the strength to be able to overcome and keep pushing forward for those gentlemen as well and for themselves. So the daily verse for the day of The daily verse for the day of November 19, 2022 derives from the book of Mark, chapter 10, verse 45, and it states as follows. For even the Son of Man came not to be ministered unto, but to minister, and to give his life a ransom for many. And again, it's from the book of Mark, chapter 10, verse 45. And so with the sports rundown, we're going to get directly into NCAA men's and women's basketball. Recap of Thursday and Friday games for the NCAA women. We had number 1 South Carolina. This is from Thursday, the 17th of November. I keep going to October 4. Number 1 South Carolina defeated Clemson 85-31. Number 4 Iowa fell to Kansas State by 1 point, 84-83. Number 8 Ohio State defeated number 86 Ohio. Number 12 Indiana beat Bowling Green, and number 24 Villanova defeated Penn. Then we're transferring over to Friday night. We had one game, which was number 18 Arizona versus LMU. Number 18 Arizona beat them. Then we're going to transition to Saturday games. For the games today, be on the lookout. We have number 3 Texas versus Marquette. Then we have number 6 Louisville versus Gonzaga. Then we have number 11 Tennessee versus Rutgers, followed by number 22 Nebraska versus Drake. So those are the 4 top 25 slate rundowns today for the NCAA women's basketball. Nice. Then we're going to go directly over to, the day I decide not to get in the car and do my podcast. Everybody, I don't want to have this background noise out here. But it's all good. I'm not stressing it. My podcast is authentic. So this is my neighbors, y'all, my neighborhood. They got dogs, and usually nobody's out here in the morning. But it's kind of 9 o'clock now, so whatever. Then we're going to get into the Thursday night slate from NCAA basketball. Have some good upsets and good games. Murray State defeated number 24 Texas A&M 88-79. This is going back to Thursday. Then we had number 4 Kentucky over South Carolina State. Then we had number 10 Creighton defeated UC Riverside, followed by number 14 Arizona over Utah Tech. Then we had number 15 TCU over UL Monroe. And The upset for Thursday was, well, we had two upsets. We had Murray State defeat 24 Texas A&M, and then we had Arizona State defeat number 20 Michigan 87-62. Moving on to Friday games for last night, we had some more upsets. Texas A&M lost again, so I'm pretty sure they won't be ranked going forward, but they were ranked number 24. They lost to Colorado. Then we had number 12 Indiana defeat Xavier. We had another top 5 upset. Number 16 Virginia. Shout out to them boys. They were playing hard. I'm pretty sure for their fellow sports brothers and things of that nature. So number 16 Virginia defeated number 5 Baylor. Then we had number 7 Duke over Delaware. Then we had number 6 Kansas over Southern Utah, followed by another upset alert. Number 19 Illinois defeated number 8 UCLA. Then we had number 13 Auburn over Texas Southern. Number 18 Alabama over Jayville State. And number 25 UConn over UNC Wilmington. So those were the top 25 recaps for Thursday and Friday. Now we want to get to Saturday. And our top 25 matchup we have for Saturday in NCAA men's is number 21 Dayton versus Robert Morris. And y'all can check that out on ESPN Plus. And then we're going to get directly into NCAA football. Y'all know what time it is. Recap from week 11. We had number 8 USC defeat Colorado. We had number 1 Georgia defeat Mississippi State. Number 2 Ohio State defeated Indiana. Number 3 Michigan beat Nebraska. Number 4, who was number 4? Number 4 TCU defeated Texas. Number 5 Tennessee defeated Missouri. Number 6 Oregon was defeated by number 25 Washington. I think I did this recap on Thursday anyway, but I'm gonna do it again anyway. Then we had Arizona defeat number 12 UCLA, number 13 Utah over Stanford. Then we had number 9 Alabama over number 11 Ole Miss, followed by number 7 LSU over Arkansas. Then we had number 20 Notre Dame over Navy. Purdue down number 21 Illinois. Vanderbilt defeated number 24 Kentucky. Clemson was number 10. They defeated Louisville. Penn State shut out Maryland. Number 14 Penn State shut out Maryland 30-0. Boston College defeated number 16 NC State by 1 point. Yeah, I did do this recap on Thursday, but I'm doing it again today anyway. And then number 22 UCF defeated number 17 Tulane. And to round it out, we have number 23 Florida State over Syracuse. Number 15 North Carolina defeated Wake Forest. And number 19 Kansas State defeated Baylor. So that was the recap of week 11. Then we're going to week 12, NCAA top 25. We have number 1 Georgia going up against Kentucky at 3:30 on the SEC network, or CBS, which is the SEC network really. And then we have number 2 Ohio State plays Maryland. Excuse me. Let's see who we got. Who's number 3? Number 3 Michigan plays Illinois. Number 4 TCU plays Baylor. Number 5 Tennessee plays South Carolina. Number 6 LSU plays UAB. Then we have some top 10 matchups, or some top 15 matchups. We have number 10 Utah versus number 12 Oregon. That's going to be a good one. Then we have number 7 USC versus UCLA. Number 16, so number 7 USC versus number 16 UCLA. That'll be a good one tonight on Fox. Then we're going to go to number 9 Clemson versus Miami. That'll be another decent ACC matchup. Then we have number 8 Alabama going up against Austin Peay. We have number 4 TCU going. I think I said it already. Number 4 TCU going up against Baylor. Who else we got? Let me see. Then we have where's number 11? Who's number 11? Okay, number 11 Penn State versus Rutgers, followed by number 13 North Carolina versus Georgia Tech. Then we have, let's see who we got. Then we got number 15 Kansas State going up against West Virginia. Then we have number 14 Ole Miss going up against Arkansas, followed by Number 17, Washington going up against Colorado. Thursday night recap. I'm sorry, they had a Thursday night game here. Number 21, Tulane defeated SMU. Then we have number, where I'm at? Number 18, number 15, Kansas State versus West Virginia. Then we have number 18, Notre Dame versus Boston College. Number 19, Florida State versus Louisiana. Then we have number 20, UCF versus the Navy. I think UCF's going to dog them. Then we have, I'm going to round it out. We have number 22, Oklahoma State versus Oklahoma. That's going to be a big rivalry game. Then we have number 24, NC State going up against Louisville. And then to round it out, we have number 23, Oregon State versus Arizona State. And the last top 25 is number 25, Cincinnati going up against Temple. So that's the top 25 rundown for the NCAA football for Week 12. Good luck, gentlemen. Again, hopefully everybody stays healthy. Some great games, and go Dogs.
Yes, sir.
And then I'll be doing NBA recap from last night and for today's games. And then I'll be switching it over and giving the reins to Frankie Flizzle so he can give us our NFL rundown. And, yeah, all that good stuff. So, Friday's NBA slate rundown. We had some good games, a couple overtime games. We had the Wizards defeated the Heat by 1 in overtime, 107-106. Then we had a double overtime game in Cleveland, the Hornets versus the Cavs. In that game ended in double overtime. The Cavaliers defeated the Hornets by 10 and 132-122. Then we had the 76ers 110-102 over the Bucks. The Magic defeated the Bulls by 108-107. The Pacers defeated the Rockets. The Grizzlies down the Thunder 121-110. The Mavericks beat the Nuggets 127-99. Luka Doncic is still going dumb. The Celtics defeated the Pelicans 117-109. Late night games, the Jazz defeated the Suns by 1 point, 134-133. And the Warriors defeated the Knicks 111-101. And the Lakers found a way to win last night, 128-121 over the Pistons. And that was our NBA rundown from last night. From Friday, November 18th. So for Saturday, November 19th, we have some good games. The Raptors versus the Hawks. Go Hawks. Then we have the Magic versus the Pacers tonight as well, followed by the Timberwolves versus the 76ers on NBA TV. And then our 2 late-night games, we have Jazz versus the Trailblazers on NBA TV as well, and then the Spurs versus the Clippers. So that's our Saturday slate for NBA and Friday recap for NBA. And then I'll be switching the gears over to Frankie Fly so he can give us some NFL Thursday night recap and NFL slate for Sunday and Monday.
That's me?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, my bad.
You good, brother?
All right. So, quick recap from Thursday. Of course, we was wrong. The Titans beat the Packers 27-17. So, first game of the week. Well, second game of the week, I should say. The Bears versus the Falcons. I'm gonna take the Bears in this one. I'm not gonna give the points because I don't really know much. But I'm gonna go with the Bears. What about you?
Is this? I'm about to say this is an early morning game, but we don't got no early morning games this week.
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock.
I think I'm gonna take the home team. I'm gonna rock the Falcons. Even though I think Justin Field is being very mobile. But you're not gonna win a lot of games. Just have your quarterback be mobile. First of all, that puts him in a lot of opportunity to be injured. But as well as you're not getting the offense into a rhythm. But I think the Falcons will find a way to win. I think their run defense is going to be able to make the Bears one-dimensional and try to make Justin Fields throw the ball, which I think he'll be put in a lot of bad predicaments. I think the Falcons got a lot of good young DBs on the rise, and I think they have an offense that's starting to click. And I'm going to take the home team by 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to your game. The Eagles versus the Colts.
Yes, sir. Bounce back game.
I'm going to rock. I don't know. I mean, they're under new coaching. They're kind of fired up. But then y'all just got some, 2 major defensive players.
Yes,
And y'all still the Eagles this year, so I'm gonna rock with y'all.
yeah, I think
By three.
I think we're gonna win. I think we're gonna win by 10. You know, like I said last week, man. You know, we really, you know, we put ourselves in a lot of positions to lose a game. You know, even when we had opportunity to win. So I really feel like, you know, if we can go in any game and control, we can control. I think we'll beat anybody. That's just my personal preference. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm gonna take us about 10. I do think it's going to be a good game. You know, they got a good running game over there. But like you said, we just added some key inside guys to be able to fill those gaps until Jordan Davis get back and to be able to fill his gaps again. But yeah, man, I just think it's about, you know, controlling what you can control and playing fundamental football. And I think if we do that, like I said, I think we could beat anybody. So yeah.
All right. And then we got a division game. The Jets versus the Patriots. I'm gonna go with the Jets. I like what they're doing this year. You know, they just rolling on all cylinders right now. So I'm gonna go with the Jets.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Jets as well too, because the Patriots beat them earlier this year, and I think the Jets want to be able to bounce back and show them that they can be competitors in the division, especially with, you know, them having the same record. I believe it's the Dolphins and things of that nature. So I think it's a big test for the division here, and it's going to really depend on their playoff, opportunities and playoff spots. So, yeah.
Right on. And then we got the Commanders versus the Texans. I'm gonna go with the Commanders just because I feel like they're on a high from last week. You know, Texans really ain't doing much this season. They playing for a 1 or 2 pick, because we know y'all got the 4, which is amazing.
Yes, sir.
But, I looked at the draft picks, the predictions. I was like, why the fuck? I was like, why the Eagles got number 4? And then I thought about it. I was like, oh, all right, true.
Yeah, you know, that
I'm
trade.
the Commanders on that one. Yeah, facts. I was like, damn. I said, they good. They getting better already. I'm like, the season ain't even over.
You know how Howard Roseman do. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do.
I like that play. That was good.
You know what I'm saying? This what we do. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. Who you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Commanders as well. Like you said, I think they're definitely, they're clicking, they're gelling, they're rallying behind Taylor Heineke. And they're coming to play every week. You know, just like that show last week. You know, they're coming to get their best effort, and they say they're not out of it. So I'm looking forward to it. But I think they'll beat them. I think they'll beat them by like 5.
Okay. And then we got the Rams versus the Saints in New Orleans. I'm gonna go with New Orleans because I feel like they got a good squad, but they don't really they just need to figure it out. And the Rams, they got all that talent, but they haven't figured it out. So I'm going to go with the Saints.
I mean, Cooper Kupp is hurt too. I want to go with the Saints, but I want them to lose because I want us to continue to get even better draft. You know, if we can go up to the number 3, you know what I'm saying? I want to get Jalen Carter out of Georgia. I'm just saying, you know, them dogs down there. So I want to be able to get one of them guys. But it ain't like I work on the team, but you know, that's what I would love to be able to see. You know, continue to reinforce our D-line. So, I mean, I think the Saints will win, even though I want them to lose, just because, like I said, the Rams are, like you said, they're shorthanded. Cooper Kupp's out. Matthew Stafford, I think this is his first week coming back since his injury. So, man, I think I'll take the Saints by 3 as well.
Okay. And then we got the Browns versus the Bills. I'm going with the Browns as a sleeper. My sleeper pick this week is the Browns against the Bills.
I mean, it's possible. I'm going to take the Bills just because they have a more, all around team. You know, their quarterback is obviously better than the other quarterback, but you know, that still doesn't mean that they can't win. But I'm going to take the Bills just because it's going to be in a neutral site. They're going to be going to Detroit, and I think it's going to be good for them. So.
All right. And then we got my team, the Panthers versus the Ravens. I'm going to take us by 10.
Yeah,
I'm
taking y'all by 14 because they giving y'all 13 points. I'm giving y'all 14 points.
I was going to say that, but I was like, I know us. So we usually we play to the level of our competition. So, but I'm going to take us by 10.
Okay,
but, I'm glad you peeped that, though. I'm glad you mentioned that.
Yeah, I think y'all gonna dominate them. Like I said, I think y'all are starting to come into that stride as well. You know, shout out to Lamar Jackson, girl dad. He had his second daughter. So shout out to him, man. You know, girl dads, we turn up. So yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, he definitely. That's why he missed practice. It was like, Lamar got an illness, that. Like, nah, shorty. Team girl dad for real.
Yes, sir. Team girl dad, gang.
Yes, sir. And then next game, we got the Lions versus the Giants. Might be my low-key game of the week. I'm going to go with, just because I want to see Joe mad, I'm going to go with the Lions.
Yeah, I'm going with the Lions as well. I ain't lying to you because I think, you know what I mean, I think they can go in there and beat the Giants, you know. Just from how their scheme is set up. They got some, two powerful.
They got a lot of heart.
Yeah, they got two good running backs to go over there. I think their defense is electric. They have a good run defense for the most part. And I think it's going to be a good battle. You know, I think they're going to test Daniel Jones, make him uncomfortable. They blitz a lot. The Lions blitz a lot, so I think they're going to make him uncomfortable. I think it's going to be a nail biter. I'm going to take the Lions by 1 point.
Okay. And then we got another division game, the Raiders versus the Broncos. I'm going to go with the Broncos just because the Raiders, like, we've seen them all year, haven't really got anything together. So much talent. Again, haven't really got it together.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Broncos as well, I guess. You know, I'm really not sold on either one of these teams. Right. But, I mean, I'm going to take that bet. I'm going to go with the Raiders. I think the Raiders are going to from Derek Carr's last emotional press conference, I think they had a lot of, come to Jesus moments in their personal lives and really be able to look at themselves in the mirror and understand what they want to be able to go forward with and what type of team they want to be able to be. You know what I mean? So I think I'm going to take the Raiders by 3.
Okay. And then another 4:30 game actually. The Cowboys versus the Vikings. I'm taking the Vikings because I feel like they're on a high from last week, which was a very entertaining game to watch. And I think this is like a statement game for the Vikings because they do have a pretty good record. They did lose to y'all, but I feel like this is a statement game for them. Like, all right, everybody keeps putting the Cowboys up there, so it's like we got to beat the Cowboys. And they're playing in Minnesota.
Yes, sir.
So that environment is very hostile. So I'm going to go with the Vikings.
Yes, sir. I'm following right behind you, my boy. Following right behind you. Take the Vikings, take down the Cowboys. Let's go. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Hand them 2 losses in a row. I need that. Yeah, and we better go win. That's what I know.
Facts. You can reach for somebody else, but at the end of the day, you still got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, the Eagles, man, that's all I worry about, man. They got to go out there and execute. I'm excited, though. I'm excited to see them bounce back. And I know it's going to be a lot of intensity. I know it's going to be a lot of attention to detail. Even from stuff I've seen this week in practice, they've been doing a lot of attention to detail with ball security, fundamentals, all that type of stuff. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see them. But I'm excited for the game. I think the Cowboys will put up a fight, but I think they're going to ultimately lose, though.
All right. I agree. And then we got a division game for us, the Bengals versus the Steelers. The Steelers, of course, I kind of want them to win, even though I don't think they will. Just because the Bengals is like one full game behind us, and them losing will really benefit us. But I don't know. I think last year's Super Bowl run was kind of like a fluke for the Bengals. So I'm gonna still pick the Bengals, but I'm pick them by like 3.
Yeah, I think that Bengals will win. I don't think their Super Bowl run was a fluke. You have Joe Burrow and those type of weapons on the outside, and then you have Joe Mixon running the ball, and you play complementary defense. You know what I mean? It's like that. You know what I mean? But I just think, I think they're a well-coached team. Just like a lot of these teams in the NFL, it starts at the top, and when your organization is thriving, in the administrative side, like with all your managers and all that good stuff, and then on the football side, with teams and your coaches and stuff like that. I just think when everybody's on one page, man, you have an organization that can potentially be able to do great things, and I think that's what the Bengals are starting to come into. Just like with the Eagles, with the pieces we've been building around us and the pieces that Joe Burrow has around him. I think they're starting to feel that as well, and I think they will take the Steelers down. I don't think they're formidable match, but it is a division opponent, just like how our game was. If they don't come up to play, division games are always in the air. So
always physical.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it though. I think I'll take the Bengals by 3.
Okay. Another division game, Chiefs versus the Chargers in LA. I'm gonna take the Chiefs though, because I feel like they're just an all-around better team.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs will take them down as well. They still have a lot of injured individuals from the Chargers. I like the Chargers defense. I think if the Chargers defense can make Patrick Mahomes uncomfortable, which you can, dude, I had a crazy game last night on Madden. I was so excited. The guy had the Chiefs, right, and it was 14-12, man, and bro could have went for a field goal to like try to get ahead of the game 1 point, but I was gonna get the ball back anyway. But long story short, man, I shut this man down on goal. He was at the goal line, bro. 4 plays from the 1 yard line. I shut this man down. He had the Chiefs. So I think if you make them uncomfortable, they can be beat, man. Patrick Mahomes can be contained, and if you be physical, they can be beat. So, and I think, like I said, the Chargers have outstanding DBs, and they have Khalil Mack, all them young boys, the Bosa's, all them guys. So I think if they make him uncomfortable, I think they'll find a way to win.
Okay. And then final game of the week, Monday night, the 49ers versus the Cardinals. I'm going to go with the 49ers.
I mean, yeah. I like the 49ers, but I think the Cardinals are trying to find a stride. I don't know if Kyler Murray comes back this week or not, but if he comes back, that's definitely going to be a upside for them. For the 49ers defense, that's going to be another factor they have to worry about, trying to contain him and, play their coverage zones or defense, whatever they want to run. But I think San Francisco will take it as well. I'll get them 5 points, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Cardinals upset them.
Okay. So that pretty much runs down all my NFL games for this week.
Okay.
Just looking forward to everybody having good games, staying healthy, like we say, and just can't wait to get after it.
Yes, sir. We're looking forward to it, man. It's that home stretch, man. The last back end of the season here.
Hey,
like I said, we in week.
Games that make or break your season right here.
Yes, sir. We in week 11, man. Like I said, my team coming off a loss. Hopefully, we don't follow it up by another loss. We don't need to go backwards. We're trying to go forward, which like I said, I think we will, man. From the pieces we're adding and just the environment and the culture we have with our team. Like I said, and it starts from the top. It starts with our quarterback. For the players, I'm taking it to the field now, and I just know his preparation and what's he going to bring to the table, and along with all the other captains on our team. So I love it, and I appreciate them, man. I'm just looking forward to it, just like any other fan could probably say about their teams. But I'm just looking forward to it, and just good football and just great memories and like I said, good health for the teams and the players and just continue to go out there and show them, give them their all. It's a blessing. So
absolutely.
But we appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Y'all know we enjoy having y'all here on our sports huddles. Every Thursday and Saturday, you can check out me and Frankie Fly. Tomorrow will be Family Day, so be on the lookout for that. But again, we appreciate all the love and support, man. Y'all can check us out on all major podcast platforms: Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor. Check me out on the Wisdom app. Again, the Wisdom app. Y'all can check me out on there. My followers are continue to grow on there. I really appreciate y'all love and support. And again, if you're looking for any traveling, if you want to get some tickets to the games, you're out of state, any type of concerts, any type of traveling needs you have, please feel free to be able to contact me at gratefultraveler.com. I'm talking about gratefultraveler.com. At gratefultraveler@gmail.com is my email, and that is GR8 TEFUL TRAVELER. And again, that's gratefultraveler@gmail.com. And you can check out my website at Evo Travel, at evotravelagent.com/Grateful Traveler. Grateful Traveler is the name of my travel agency, and that's spelled normal, like grateful. I just had to put the 8 in my email because somebody already had gratefultraveler@gmail.com, so I had to switch it up. That's why I put the number 8 into my email. But yes, y'all, please, continue to like, subscribe, comment on all our major podcast platforms: Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor. It's much appreciated, much obliged, and all those good things. But until next time, y'all be easy out there. Y'all be blessed. Y'all have a great weekend. Y'all safe travels. Stay warm. Stay hydrated. Until next time, y'all. Peace. All right, brother.
Peace.
Peace.